Okay, hi guys, it's Paul from BabelTEQ, and in this video I want to show you where to get your Stripe API keys and your PayPal API keys. Now those are two pieces of code. They're just like alpha, it's just an alphanumeric string. There are two pieces of code that you need for Stripe and two pieces that you need for PayPal. And I'm going to show you where you can get those. So let me share my screen. Okay, so I'm currently logged into Stripe. So at the Stripe screen, you should see something like this if you have a Stripe account. So you'll see the section here where it says get your test API keys, and there'll be a publishable key. And there'll be a secret key under there. So if I were to click on that, reveal the test key, it would give me the secret key as well. So I can use these test keys on my website to just test that the checkout is working okay. And you can use some test credit card numbers. They're just like fake credit card numbers. You know, nothing illegitimate about it. It's that they're provided to people so they can test that their Stripe is set up correctly. So yeah, so we can use the test API keys that way. When you're happy with your account setup, when you're happy with the checkout setup, then you would want to go over to here and click on this and get your live keys. So it's essentially the same thing, except instead of PK underscore test, it'll say LK, or no, sorry, yeah, PK underscore live underscore, and then a string of numbers and letters. Same as secret key, it'll be SK underscore live underscore numbers and letters. So whether you're in test mode or live mode, this is where you get your Stripe API keys. So relatively straightforward. PayPal is a little different. So first of all, you'll need a PayPal account. I believe you'll need a PayPal business account. And what you'll need to do is go to this URL. It's developer.paypal.com, and when you click on that, you'll see this screen, and you'll want to go to the dash. Okay, you'll want to log into the dashboard, and on the PayPal developer dashboard, you have the opportunity to create two apps. So they call them apps, but all it is really is just a way of getting some API keys that you can use. So you have the choice between a sandbox or live. Okay, so at the least, what you want to do is come over here and click on the live button. And at first, there'll be nothing here. I've already created an app and just given it the name AgoBiz Live App. AgoBiz is the name of the demo site at the moment that I'm using. But you'll click on the button which says Create App, and it will ask you to give this a name, and then you save it. And when you do, you'll see something like this, and then you click on, well, I'm not going to show you my live keys. Let's go over to Sandbox. You can do the Sandbox is the same thing. You create a Sandbox app and give it a name, and when you click on the Sandbox app name, okay, so you'll get this. So it'll give you a client ID, and there's a secret key as well. I'm not going to show you that here, but if you clicked on the show, it would give you another long string of letters and numbers. So yeah, so it's the same idea for both the live and the sandbox version. So you've got a client, and you've got a client API key and a secret API key. And so you would want to test your checkout in sandbox mode, and then when you're happy, you would want to swap out those API keys, sandbox API keys, with the live API keys. And there is one more thing which you will need to do to test this in sandbox mode, and that is if we come over to accounts over here. Okay, so what you will want to do is test the PayPal checkout using a Sandbox email account, like a Sandbox PayPal email account, and they give you one by default. It's this one here. So the one you want to use is PayPal Buyer, a PayPal-buyer, and what you'll want to do is go to view the account details, and you'll want to change the password to something that you remember, because when you go through and test your checkout, you'll have to enter this email address and the password that you've just created. And so when you test it, PayPal should give you like a dummy payment, and then that'll go through. So that's how you test in Sandbox mode, and that's where you get your PayPal Sandbox and PayPal Live API keys. So I think that's enough for this video, and in a separate video I'll show you how we use these in the booking calendar setup. So thank you very much.